Virgo, this is your April 2026, what to watch out for and what to look forward to reading for your love life and your money. We're going to start by taking a look at what to watch out for in your love life. The first card we've got is the Two of Pentacles. So, transition, we're going to clarify that, but maybe resisting transition or change, or just like building, being open to building and something different. We've got the Six of Wands. So if you are spying on somebody on the internet, even if they have public social media, if like you're not in contact, it might not be a good thing for you this month, Virgo. Hang on, let's get the cards that fall. We've got the Warden of Cups in this deck. This is the King of Cups. And the Tower, more transition and change. And that last card that fell out was the Warden of Crystals, the King of Pentacles. So there's a lot of like masculine energy here this month, Virgo. There's some change I think that you need to watch out for, like resisting. Let's get some clarification on this Tower. I'm going to start there. Don't worry, Virgo. I know the Tower can feel scary, especially in your love life, but sometimes towers like are just this different perspective, you know? It doesn't have to be like everything is ending and changing. So the Page of Wands, this is your second wand in this reading, is clarifying the Tower. So and this is in the position of what to watch out for. So you want to watch out for being resistant to change as well as changing something prematurely. You want to gather the Page, or the Warden of Crystals, which is the King of Pentacles, is a very stable, probably the most stable of all of the energies in the deck, and is slow moving. So you just want to make sure that like you get grounded in a sense of like understanding the situation and not like letting your mind jump to conclusions. I mean, yeah, trust your intuition. We're going to clarify this Six of Wands. Clarified by the Eight of Swords. Yeah, getting stuck in your head by what you see on the internet. Could be that you're just like getting stuck in your head about other people, watching other people's relationships. That could be like famous people you've never even met, or people you know. Could also be like looking at an ex's social media. But whatever it is that you're doing on the internet with your love life, it is not doing you any good in this moment. It's keeping you, stuck in some like rough feelings. Let's get some clarity on this, the King of Cups. If this is like a person you have to be weary of, or sorry if you can hear that, a helicopter. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and that's what it sounds like here. All right, so clarifying this King of Cups is strength. There could be a Leo involved, but if it's not about a person for you, then it's about you wanting to be careful about like giving too much of yourself, being too open, or like giving people too many chances. Also, the King of Cups gives people a lot of chances, and you just want to be careful that you're using your judgment. Don't move too quickly. Gather the facts, but be open to some change here, whatever that might look like in your love life. Could be a person, could be like, you start using dating apps and you never thought you were going to do that before. I say dating apps because the Six of Wands is the social media card of the deck. Okay, Virgo, let's take a look at what to watch out for in terms of your monies. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor, by the way, but you know that. You're here because you know that I'm a YouTube tarot card reader. Alright, so let's see what the spirits have to say, want to warn you about with your money for April 2026. It's a lot of cards. I'm only going to take the first two, which are the Three of Wands. So maybe imagining or being presented with something that hasn't yet like solidified. And the King of Pentacles. This is your second King of Pentacles, my dears. The Warden of Crystals is the King of Pentacles in my Rainbow Moon deck. That was recently gifted to me by a friend. But back to your reading, let's get one more card about your money, and then we're going to clarify. Because, I don't know, there's this possibility that, like, you could be being led in a certain way. Like, doesn't mean there's, like, a nefarious person, like somebody trying to get your money, maybe. But it could also mean that, like, you're being promised a promotion at work, but it's never actually going to come. Yeah, Three of Cups. So somewhere where you're, like, having fun, want to be careful about, like, not overspending, like if you're at the bar and, like, leaving a tab open or something, or, like, Virgo, you don't well, this isn't something you commonly do, but, like, paying for everybody or something like that. Well, let's clarify this King of Pentacles in terms of, like, is this a person, or is this is this you? The Wheel of Fortune. I think there's an opportunity being presented to you, especially with this Three of Wands. You have a lot of threes here, so the three could mean something. But often the Wheel of Fortune is a card of, like, good luck. But because this is in a position of what to watch out for, I want you to watch out for when you're taking a risk. Because the Three of Wands is a lovely card. It is a card about creation. It's like making a portal, but it's not yet built. And you, like, don't invest your time or your money, because your time is just as valuable as your money. Your intellectual labor, your emotional labor is also very valuable, just as valuable as your money, if not more. So if there is somewhere where you're, like, interacting with a lot of people, especially if you work in customer service, I want you to be really careful about being promised things that are not going to solidify. Let's get some more clarity on this Three of Cups. And then we're going to look at what to look forward to. Yeah, the Three of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Swords. So there could be, like, and this is what to watch out for. So if you're feeling just very stressed, if you're feeling confined in a situation, especially having to do with how you make money, be careful of, like, feeling like you are powerless, and just feeling like very much identifying with that anxiety, because there's more to that anxiety than you, like, realize, and things can change really quickly in a positive way. But you really want to be careful about just, like, I mean, if you look at this card, this is from my puppy deck, but this is like a sad puppy hiding in its bed. And so the cards are saying, like, be really careful about that. Don't overspend, don't go out and, with the Three of Cups, like, don't overspend and just exhaust yourself so that you're not able to do work, but also don't sit at home and be sad. Find a way to make yourself happy, because that's going to positively influence your money, Virgo. All right, let's stick with your money, and let's take a look at what you have to look forward to. And then we're going to take a look at what you have to look forward to with your love life. So Virgo 2026, April, what you have to look forward to with your monies. We've got the Ace of Wands, so new beginnings. So if you're, like, starting a business, there's a lot of wand energy here with your money. So if you're in this creation space, then, hang on one second. If you're in this creation space, Virgo, there's good luck around that for you right now. And also, we've got the Chariot. Could be a Cancer around, or during Cancer season, something that you're starting now could, like, with your money, could really take off in Cancer season during the summer. But there is, like, something coming in, possibly something leaving with your money. We'll get some clarity there. But you have to, it's something to look forward to. But remember, like, with what to watch out for with your money, you want to make sure that it is real. Yeah, and we've got the Two of Pentacles. This is your second Two of Pentacles in your reading, my friends. And this is saying that, like, with your money, especially in your love life and your money, there is this opportunity for you to, like, kind of like show out in terms of how emotionally regulated you can be, how you can like balance your money, how you can balance your responsibilities, your work life balance, because like we're not here just to work. Like, yeah, we need to make money and work, but we are here to like experience the full range of human emotion. And the Two of Pentacles is asking you to be different, to do something differently, and to really like flex what you know, to like be this like amazing like that figure skater. She like Alyssa Liu, she really worked hard to have it to make her own way in what she loves to do, and it paid off because she like won the Olympics. So with your money, you can like win your money Olympics. There's the energy for that to begin this month. We're gonna get some clarity on this Chariot. Yeah, it's clarified by the Two of Swords. It's possible there's something leaving or some change having to do with your money, but it's one that you can look forward to. Doesn't mean you're gonna like lose a job. It just could mean like you have a responsibility that a different responsibility. Something changes in that sense, or you change departments, or you get offered a job, but there's like something that you don't see necessarily happening. And you just want to like keep your eyes open, and look forward to things that are not on your horizon in this moment, or that you weren't expecting to happen this quickly. But it might mean that, like, sometimes in life we have to make room to do something that we want to do. Like, for instance, like in my situation, I have to make room for this to do this channel. So, really like manage and budget your time so maybe you can make room for the thing that you love, because there's a lot of good luck right now having to do with that. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Nine of Wands. You have a lot of nines in this reading. Yeah, it's like even if something feels hard, even if that transition and change feels hard, know that you're very close, like you're almost there. Like if you're trying to apply for a job, maybe you might be just a few jobs away from the one that's going to stick. But there's like a lot of energy right now. Maybe things have been hard financially, Virgo, and you've been really like doing a lot to like keep your head above water. And I think that maybe you have, and other people possibly have been depending on you to help them keep their head above water. And it's not been easy, and that's going to change soon. But you have to trust yourself. That's the thing. This like acrobatic person trusts themselves. They trust their skills. They trust the universe. Let's get one more card to clarify the Ace of Wands, and we're going to look at what you have to look forward to in your love life. Virg. All right, the universe gave us 2 for the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Wands is the Chariot, which is like right next to the Chariot. So there definitely could be a Cancer or just like a big change happening right now for you with your money that's like a positive one. Because also clarifying the Ace of Wands is the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is like delivering the good news, Sorry if my mic has been making funny sounds. Anyway, the Knight of Cups is bringing in some really good news right now for you. I really feel like during Cancer season, Virgo, there's going to be something. If you plant the seeds now, then something is going to take off during Cancer season. Cute. All right, so let's get back to your love life. Let's take a look at what you have to look forward to for your love life for April 2026, Virgo. We've got the Six of Swords. So more transition, more change. But the great thing about the Six of Swords, especially because it's in this position of what you have to look forward to, is that the Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters and has this protection from these swords. We've got another Three of Cups. This is your second Three of Cups in your reading. So there's this, a whole bunch of energy right now for you to have fun. Maybe things have been tough financially or just in general, but the universe wants you to see like the joy in the world. Find some small moment of joy, whatever that looks like for you. But try and look for it, Virgo. Let's get one more card. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So what you have to look forward to in your love life is some stability, because you're coming out of this difficulty here. And there's going to be some room for you to be happy, maybe have some fun, maybe meet some people. The helicopter agrees. What can I say? I live in Brooklyn, New York. It's our soundtrack. And the Four of Pentacles is about a lot of stability coming in. So there might even be like situations or people from the past coming back to stabilize things. And this does have to do with your love life. So it could be like exes or old crushes that come back and you just kind of maybe get to know each other differently. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands, you could also meet them. Eight of Wands and Six of Wands, both are like communication cards that I associate with the internet. So it could be that you reconnect with somebody on the internet. Okay, let's get some clarity now on this Three of Cups. Let's find out if you're like meeting a new person, or this is just about you going out and partying, or like, you know, hanging out on the internet partying. Clarity for the Three of Cups. Clarified by the Queen of Wands. I think there might be a person coming in, or maybe like the wheels are set, or like, you know, rolling now for you to meet a person that feels very nurturing, that you might even be able to build a family with. But like Rachel from Friends here, like in this position as Queen of Wands, she's very much heralding in like this sense of family, this sense of stability, and in a non-traditional way even. So this could be like, well, this is NYC Queer Conjurer, and like this page is for everybody who is queer, LGBTQ plus, or like cool with LGBTQ plus people, or wants to know about us in a nice way. So when I say that, because this uh, black cat, back in like the time when the original tarot was made, black cats were very much seen as like bad luck, but the Queen of Wands has the black cat on her lap and is like, no, this is good luck. And I personally agree that black cats are good luck. So I think that there could be a person who maybe is not your traditional type who comes in, or maybe you don't expect them, or it's like a same-sex relationship, which is just like, or like same gender, or you know, just something that you're not expecting, or that is just not the traditional, that really brings you some happiness and like some stability in your love life right now, Virgo. Let's get one more to clarify this Six of Swords, and then we're gonna pull an oracle card for your like message for the month. Yeah, clarifying the Six of Swords is the Ten of Swords. Okay, so it looks scary in this deck. This is my friend's deck, and that's Chandler and Monica looks a little scary. But when we're in this position of what to look forward to, and for your love life, and the Six of Swords is like Six of Daggers is coming out of difficulty. The Ten of Swords is like reassurance that that difficulty is done. Like the 10, it's done. You're ready to go. So if there has been some romantic like hurt that you've had, especially because we're getting over Mercury retrograde, and so some stuff may have come up from the past, just emotions that needed more, you know, attention, like during this time of April, 2026, there's just a lot of space and energy from the universe for you to meet someone new, or even just form your idea of what you actually like, what you want in somebody, and really become like picky about that, which could be, you know, I think is a good thing. All right, so let's get an oracle card on what the universe wants you to kind of like, what's your vibe for the month. The universe sent two for you, Virgo. The first is choosing your path. All is possible. So not forgetting, like being open to transition and change, that like anything is possible, and view from above, get the big picture. So not like making a decision too quickly, and just having all the information first. All right, Virgo, thank you for watching. I'm NYC Prom Conjure, and I will see you soon.